Conan Exiles has just received the biggest update ever, the Age of Sorcery. There are many things you can do in this amazing game, which you can choose to play alone or with friends. You can play as a mighty barbarian, slash your enemies with swords or axes, or summon evil forces and play as a sorcerer. This update has brought sorcery into the game. There are new sorcery-related workstations, new gear, new items, also a new way of teleportation, demonic and undead followers and new mounts, different types of spells, rituals and sacrifices, new sorcerer NPCs, new game mechanics and animations, and corruption will now play a big role during the acts of sorcery, so you'll have to learn to live with it or avoid playing with sorcery instead. You can cast diverse types of spells, from utility to defensive and offensive spells. Some spells will help you revealing the presence of important things on your path, while others will help you reaching difficult areas without much physical effort. Trick the senses of your enemies. Become the enemy or cause fear to whoever surrounds you and disappear. The process of becoming a powerful sorcerer demands the sacrifice of multiple victims in the sacrificial stone, which is where you collect important items used in ritual magic and perks corruption. Some of the new features that were added to the game with this new Age of Sorcery update. You can summon diverse types of things through the Circle of Power, from demonic creatures that will help you traveling or fighting, to special types of gear pieces, and even summoning your latest corpse, so you can recover your lost items from the last time you have died. Placing and igniting multiple transportory stones is now possible with the Age of Sorcery updates, as a new form of personal teleportation through custom places of the map. But be careful, you are using demonic forces to do this. Your corruption can be off limits temporarily if you overuse the stones within a short amount of time. A sorcerer can have special powers, but will never be as mighty as a barbarian, physically of course. About new features, events were also implemented into the game, which is something many of us have experienced for a few weeks in the past before, specifically the Grave Matters event, which is now back to the game. Now there are different events happening between both official maps, Exile Lands and the Isle of Sipta, which you can experience through specific points of interest every now and then. This is a new fun challenge for players and a surprise for who is not expecting to find such things randomly. The illusion system can be accessed through the thaumaturgy bench and allows you to use your favorite gear pieces with the looks of other weapons or armor pieces, as long as they are under the same category. For example, I have these daggers, which deal more damage than these. I've placed the hardened steel daggers in this slot, and the Yamatai Sai in this one, so I'll create an illusion. And now I have obtained the hardened steel daggers that look like they are the Yamatai Sai. With the big Age of Sorcery update, it is important to mention that not only new things were added to the game, but significant changes to the core of the game were done, and I'm talking about the attributes and perks revamp, which made other things linked to them to suffer changes as well, specifically weapons, armors and many consumables. Developers have balanced the total attribute points, and it is now cheaper to progress to the next perks you wish to unlock, giving you also the chance of choosing between two different perks at every 10 and 20 points, making the attributes build a more customizable experience. Old attributes were removed, giving place to new ones. Some perks stayed in-game, while many were replaced with new ones. Your active followers are going to depend more of your chosen attributes and perks if you wish to empower them. Later, if you decide to replace some of your regular attributes perks with more powerful perks, you can do it by corrupting them, but at the cost of using sorcery and partially sacrificing your own body. Are you up for it? A new building interface was added to the game. With the addition of the construction hammer, you will be able to access to the new menu and see how organized the building pieces and crafting stations you have unlocked so far are now. At the left side, select the desired category and search for the icon of the item you wish to place, making sure you have enough materials in your inventory, and you are now ready to place things with the help of your new hammer. This system prevents players from having the pieces mixed up with the crafting resources inside of their inventory and clears them up from the handcrafting menu. The decoration section has only the basic objects. You will still need to use the artisan's table to access to more decorative pieces, unless you are under the creative mode. In that case, every decoration will show up inside of the building menu instead. This new building interface is much more friendly for both keyboard and controller users. Also, the building structural stability restriction can now be adjusted in the server settings, so players can feel more or less limited to build their bases as they wish to. In the creative mode, you will be able to easily make your dream base and fly easily around just by double jumping with your character. It is very convenient. More ages after the Age of Sorcery is complete will arrive in Conan Exiles, opening doors to the future of the game. New forms of in-game monetization were also added to the game. Starting with the game shop, the Bazaar brings a variety of cosmetics that can be bundles or single items that players can purchase with the new Chrome Coins currency, alternative to the previous cultural DLC packs, which are still available in every platform the game can be played at. The Battle Pass is also a new implementation that was brought with the Age of Sorcery update, where the player can progress through and unlock the diverse items it contains while the current chapter of the age is happening. The challenges can be done by performing the required tasks in-game in order to gain experience points that will work towards progressing in the Battle Pass eventually. Let's see what's next for Conan Exiles in a few months. Thank you for watching this video. Conan Exiles Age of Sorcery is out now for PC, PlayStation and Xbox.